Well, hello yet again. This is my channel where I stream things by myself. I don't know where this intro is going. It is Wednesday. We are going to be ranking a shmup for the Sega Genesis. We currently have 24 games on the list. That means that at the end of this week, we are going to have a top 25. And in celebration of that, I thought this week we would play a good game. So this is one, I haven't practiced it. I try to, in the name of fairness, I try to have each game in kind of a fresh pair of eyes and what have you. But I did play this on stream once before, back in the day. Well, back in the probably roughly a year ago, probably slightly less than a year ago, and I quite enjoyed it. And and this is also a game, never mind, I don't remember where I put that thing. Oh yeah, here it is. This was also a game I was first familiar with, because it was on one of these. The game's called Aeroflash. Anyway, long story short, yes, we're playing Aeroflash this week. And yeah, let's just jump right on over. Okay. And I'm hoping the audio is set all right. I didn't really have a great opportunity. Normal player sound test. Trance. Okay, trance is short for transform. We're going to turn rapid on. Aeroflash stock charge. I'll go with stock. So shoot and missile Aeroflash. Oh yeah, so B to shoot, A to change forms, C to use your special attack, essentially. As that I do have some familiarity with this game. So we start out with so this is sort of our robot form. And this is when you transform, you get the jet form. And so of course the jet form is a slightly narrower hitbox. You see that your little option, moves a little differently. But the big thing is the Aeroflash itself. So when you're in sort of jet form, welcome Raiders, when you're in jet form, your special attack is this. When you're in robot form, your special attack is that you turn invincible and fly around. And that's pretty powerful. Alright. Out of danger. That's... So it's kind of a fun little set piece moment. You want to show off something like that in the first stage. Oop. Shield really seems to be working out for us. Of course, once we get to the boss here, I'm going to quickly change over to the robot because the arrow flash is hilariously overpowered. That's the one thing I do sort of remember about this game. Well, actually, that's not true, eh? I remember a few things. I definitely remember that song. Because if you've ever watched the Arcade Pit, that little jingle is definitely in your brain. Okay, we've also got some missiles. The music is just really going off right now. Oh. Okay, so that wasn't an I, that was a Roman numeral. I guess, yes, our different weapon types are... So that was weapon 1, and now this is weapon 2, and here's F. Oop, oop, oop. It seems like your weapon type also varies a little in how it behaves depending on what form you take. Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Okay, this is visually really neat. I do think it's hurting readability a little bit. Especially with these enemies that seem to phase out of existence and relocate elsewhere. Oh, there's guys coming from the back of the screen. And back to weapon 1. Might need to double check if the S is for speed, because I think we're good. We're moving as fast as we need to here. Okay, this section seems a bit more readable. Oh crap. Oops. There's weapon number 3, briefly. Game over! Continue. There we go, okay. I sort of remember this now, yeah, so continues... I think you have infinite, but they... Yeah, so 1 speed power-up is good. I think we're pretty much set with that. But yeah, I believe you have infinite continues, but it sets you back to the beginning of a stage. I did play a bit more of that game from last week. As interesting as that game is, I may have been a little too generous, but it is what it is. I'd rather not start reconsidering where I rank things. That's just opening a whole other problem. Well, that first section didn't go quite so well this time. Nice. I'm not crazy about this weapon. So is it the same story here? Oh, this one's slightly the same, I guess. It's not different enough to matter. I think I still have, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have like 7 more arrow flashes. I'm assuming that they're expecting you to use those a little more freely. Thanks for the speed power-up, but I'm good. That's better. I guess now we're in the plant stage. It doesn't seem like you can destroy those lasers, so we just gotta kind of time it. Do an okay job telegraphing when they're gonna shoot. Oops. Don't give me that one up. Okay. Good thing I got that one up. Okay. Just gotta... If I lure him up here... No, he just seems to kind of move the way he wants to. No, he's going up here now. Oh, he went up there to do that. Okay. Ah. Got him. Oh, wait, no. He doesn't seem entirely dead yet. Oof. But I am not fast enough to deal with that. This probably won't be a problem. I think the other problem here is that I need to take more of a use it or lose it approach to these arrow flashes, because it seems like you get some of them back on death. Whew. Oh, come. I suppose the game has been real easy up to this point, so maybe I shouldn't complain too much. Alright, that's phase one. Okay, sometimes he shoots twice. Wait, no, I don't have infinite continues? Oh, I thought I did. Okay, well, before we start again, I'll just take a moment here and it's a little intro cinematic. See, even the intro uses that thing to chump the boss, which is honestly kind of funny to me. Alright, bring the windows back up here. Okay. Since we have the... I'm going to leave it on normal. I'll leave all this rapid... Let's change it to charge. I think it's basically the same thing, except you have a meter instead of a set number. We'll see. Oh no, it is literally you have to charge it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So like, okay, so switch back to this. And just okay, that might take a little while to sort of fully work out, but I'll try it. But I suppose that also means we're not going to find any A pickups along the way. So I wonder if they replaced them or if they're just gone. Out of danger. That's a relief. For a moment there I thought I might be in danger. Okay. So we can kind of use these moments where nothing is happening to charge up a little bit. You can't shoot and charge at the same time. It kind of seems like the game was built for this rather than the other mechanic. Right, now I gotta take out the things before we can target the middle. Yeah, that doesn't work as well here. Though apparently he also does that. Interesting. Or maybe I just don't understand that particular boss. I guess that's also possible. It also seems like this doesn't last as long in this... didn't mean to get that speed power... Well, actually, no. First couple speed power-ups are fine. Oh. Those guys just popped right out of there. That one robot was weirdly resilient. Yeah, so it was this general area where the game started dropping A's like they were candy. And see, there's none at all here. Okay. That answers one of my questions. I was kind of hoping to make it back to where I was. I'm not sure now. Okay, seriously, dude. You just hide your vulnerable point off screen? That's ridiculous. Hey. I think this... I'm gonna hang right at the edge of the screen here. I just want to see if anything comes up or down at this point, or if this is the safe spot. I do want that, though. And it was fun while it lasted. Okay, nope, you're not actually safe there. Alright. Oop, oop. That worked out. Probably shouldn't have, but it did. What is the deal with this specific... Come on. It's like there's just like two patterns in here that are just designed to screw you. then you inevitably end up coming here with no health, or no lives. Back to the start. So I don't know. Charge, stock, charge. Let's bump this to easy. We only got like 5 minutes left anyway. I'm not sure how much new insights we're going to glean from going another round here. Just trying to get a sense of what changes on easy mode. Yeah, the arrow flash seems to last quite a bit longer when you set it to stock. We totally ran out of danger. Sorry. We'll go get some more. Well, hey, the good news is we found some more danger. Just had to kind of push the clouds aside. Of course, the people in that big space station, you know, they had a little more danger than we did. It's really quite unfortunate. Yeah, so that first stage boss... Ooh, and you get a lot more arrow flashes when you... Wonder if that's an easy mode thing or just a stock mode thing. I don't know, there's a lot of unknowns here that I can't quite pick up on in this amount of time. This is going to be an interesting one to deliberate on. Which we will be doing very, very shortly. I'm just curious to see where this all goes. You know, those little dudes with the jetpacks, and they seem to have a lot of health. Then when they let go of the missile, they kind of look like little Mega Mans. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then we come to the... just outside Jupiter here with the backwards moving stuff. Well, I think we're just gonna have to call it there. Okay, so... Whoa. I don't know what it is with this camera. There needs to be a setting somewhere where I can tell it to stop auto-adjusting the damn light levels. As I was about to say, during the latter portions of that, I kind of sounded a bit negative, but honestly, we're in this territory. We're right up here. And yeah, I would genuinely put this above Gaia-Res. I think it's... And so we are up in the real good game territory. I would probably take it over Thunder Force 3. But not Soldice. I don't know, sometimes I worry that these two games up here at the top are being put on a bit too much of a pedestal. It's hard to say. I went back and played some more Soldice, and it was still very enjoyable. This is still very enjoyable. I think it's got some peculiarities that I never caught before, though. Like, the difficulty spikes are a bit wonky. It is mostly pretty easy. It ramps up in a few spots, but yeah, it seemed to be pretty fair right up until that one vertically moving section, and I wonder if there is meant to be like a trick to that, like if it's just about like, oh, you needed to have retained your options. it's but the mechanics are all really sound. The pacing is mostly pretty laid back, which is kind of an interesting, compared to a lot of the games on here. It seemed a bit mellow in places, and that was kind of nice. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm making the call here. Arrow Flash, top 3 game. Absolutely. And it's interesting where they give you the 2 modes, the charge and the stock mode, and they're both... It does seem like the game kind of paced itself out for charge mode in a lot of places. Of course, the arrow flash itself is a little less powerful in that mode. Rapid fire just in the option screen, that's always very welcome. I didn't spend a lot of time on easy mode, so I don't know really where that all goes. But yeah, goodness, that is when I get to this end part, like I start thinking about like what tiny changes would have made the biggest difference, and there's not a lot I would have changed. I think this is a pretty great game. I think it. Yeah, it's staying where it is. Arrow Flash, new number 3. That's. And with that, we are going to check to see if Benjamin Rivers, he is not online. So rather than rating, we're just going to sign off. I will be back tomorrow evening with some live improvised stream of consciousness, what have you music. I'm going to go back to our regular setup. Should be able to sing without exerting myself too much. And for right now, I am going to be hanging out in the chat of the Benjamin Rivers. I do hope to see you all there. And yeah, but either way, thank you for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chatting. And I will see you next time.